Hi, it's me Vamp, and welcome to DevStream 108 Recap. Well, it says it's 108 on my note. In the title, you may have seen a few, different things. They're the main highlights, but there's actually more to talk about than, one would think. So let's get right into it. The first one is kind of a joke they started out with about Rebecca talking fast, 1.5 speed and whatnot. So, that was just there as a joke thing. Let's just erase it. Fighting game confirmed. So, Frame Fighter, I believe, is what they called it. Basically, it just frames fighting against each other in a Street Fighter-esque kind of combat, which I thought looked pretty cool. If I remember to, I'll post a link in the description to Prime Time where they showed it off, or maybe there's an actual video I can find where they show it off. But yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. Spiders have cloaking abilities. The Corpus spiders that are coming soon, that was shown off at one point or another. I believe we showed them up briefly last recap and in fully the recap before. But yeah, those are coming and they have cloaking ability. They're real fast. They're coming soon TM. Now, soon TM, in case you guys don't know, is kind of a running joke-ish type thing on the internet. It means it's not coming super soon, but it's not like never coming. Okay, and I guess console path certification. I did a video on that. You should, I'll leave a little card to it, but Clip Notes quick version is that it's going to be coming out Monday the 19th. Well, I think Monday the 19th. Yeah, anyway. So, yeah, definitely look forward to that. Endless Cuba Survival Defense. Now, I am totally excited about it. It's not for the Cuba. They showed off a bit of this. Basically, what it will be is you'll go into Cuba Survival. There'll be a dude with a Cuba filter. You kill him. You attach that to one of your survival oxygen tanks. And it becomes a Cuba defense target thing that you'll have to defend for a certain number of time. They haven't figured out how much Cuba you're going to get per defense thing, but apparently you can keep on doing it. Like I said, the Cuba isn't what I'm excited about for this. What I'm excited about for this is the fact that it's going to be a survival and a defense all in one. It's something I've always wanted. I've always wanted defend the pod while surviving type thing. It just seems so awesome. It just sucks that Cuba is going to be the only reward. I want that in the game for non-Cuba mission too. That would be totally awesome. Like maybe like a relic type system for people who don't want Cuba, or credit farming. That would be totally awesome. Apparently, moving on, apparently Korra got new powers. Okay, she still had a whip apparently, but apparently her powers have been reworked a bit, which is odd because we haven't got her yet. They did mention though they were trying to make it so she's not reliant on damage 3.0 or 2.5 or whatever they call it whenever it comes out. So And apparently that's almost done. So it's going to be coming out sooner, Tim. That's sooner than soon, Tim, but not like soon as in right away. Tim? Okay, moving on. Zephyr is getting reworked again. Apparently they didn't like the way her hovering works while not in the plane. So they're finally looking at the rest of the game, which is very good actually, because they do not look at the rest of the game enough in my humble opinion. So them doing that, very good. I like that they're doing that. They're also going to work on her abilities being a bit faster. That is good. That's very good. Now, rework melee combos. Now, according to them, which I agree with them, that in combos, there's way too much work for little payoff. So like the majority of people in Warframe, I don't bother using all of the combos. I'm more of a quick melee most of the time, unless I only have melee on, in which case I use the circle button mash. Every now and then I'll do a charged attack or 5 or whatever. But for the most part, I don't use melee combos like that. And they agree that it takes too much work for what little payoff, because Warframe is one of those games, it's very fast paced. So you'll kill the little enemy, you move on to the next thing, kill another little enemy. And melee combos on the boss, I don't even think that any boss you can really use a melee combo on and it be successful. Maybe Corrupted Vor, maybe? Who knows? C-Lab defense. The defense on Uranus, or Uranus, if you want to call it that. Apparently they're adding another defense level because it's been brought to their attention that right now the only fission mission on Uranus is going to be that one C-Lab level where you'll have to defend and move on. That's why I don't do Neo defenses, honestly, much at all. Void Onslaught, not Dark Sector. It was going to be called Dark Sector 2.0 originally, but then they decided not to use it. Not to call it that. That's actually what its image is. The image is kind of blurry, so this image doesn't reflect how cool it looks. It actually looks a lot cooler than this image. This image is just there. Basically what this is it's still early days-ish. We don't know when it's coming out or anything like that, but we do know they only rotate bonuses every week, which Rebecca showed off one of the bonuses, and apparently one of the bonuses is no weapon. I mean, restriction challenges. When I say bonuses, that's what I mean. Weekly rotate challenges. Like, apparently one of them is no weapons, which is interesting because that means you'll have to just use the Warframe itself as a weapon. Apparently there's a point counter scoring, so you get higher score by killing the enemies. You're not required to kill all the enemies, but the more enemies you kill, the better off it is. Reminds me a bit of Dynasty Warriors in that sense, actually. The mobs of enemies, you just kill, get points. Now, apparently, there was an Ember as Spectre, as a boss, in order to get to the next level. So, if that's going to stay there, that is pretty cool, actually. That is actually very cool and unique reward. They haven't decided what rewards yet, but they seem like they want to focus on focus, as it were. So apparently it's supposed to be a focus related reward, but I don't know if I like that at all, only because of the fact that, I mean, a lot of veteran players now have most of their focus trees maxed out and whatever, so it's not like they particularly need focus a lot. So I'm kind of worried about that. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Moving on, Plague Star will come back soon, TM. Soon, TM, because again, this is one of the things that they kind of glossed over. We don't know when it will come back. It will come back eventually, but they don't know when. Login 2.0 Fractured. Basically, at this system, they were going to, at one point, they talked about implementing where every 50 days you could decide to go down a tree for a different login reward, so you don't gotta wait the full 700 days to get all the rewards. Like, say you want to primed Fury, you could go straight for that, or say you wanted the Sinister, straight for that. They talked about it, haven't implemented it yet. They seemed to show some desire to implement it, so we will see. Old Tennogen on console. So apparently they have 2 more batches of 5 Tennogen items that have been already released on PC, but are going to be coming to console soon. They still have it in the works for that. I imagine some red tape and, character modeling stuff they have to do. But we're going to get more Tennogen on console. That's cool. And cross-platform effects, rather cross-platform physics effects, because apparently the physics effects they use right now aren't going to be supported much longer. I believe it by NVIDIA, or I'm not entirely sure. But so DE's making their own physics effects for their own game, which I actually think it's super cool. The brilliant part about this is they are making it in-house, so that means it will be cross-platform. And for those of you that want to know a little behind the scenes, apparently it's going to be more GPU, than CPU for... Yeah, apparently the physics effects is going to feed more on the GPU side of things. So I don't know what that means for console, as far as if it's going to make consoles run better or worse. I'm hoping it makes consoles run better, because I'm going to be honest, as much as I love the particle effects from the Infested and all that stuff, it makes consoles kind of act up quite a bit. Luckily I have a PS4 Pro, and I'm pretty sure Xbox players who have the Xbox One X, I'm pretty sure they have a little bit of a better time, like us PS4 Pro users do. But for people who have regular Xbox One or regular PS4, I've heard that it can, that the game might crash from time to time, even because such lag, so the game crashes, and that is not good. So I'm hoping they figure out all those problems. And that's actually it for right now. That's it for the recap. And thank you guys for staying tuned. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this recap. Hopefully it helps you guys that can't make it to the dev stream. And I will catch you guys in a future video. Later.